Hi Draw So Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw It's Funny, so let's get started. To draw a cat, we're going to first start by drawing her hair. So I'm going to come right here and I'm just going to draw a curve that comes down. Something like that. And then around right here, I'm going to add a curve that comes down. So this is going to be hair on the side of her face. I'm just going to stop about right there. And from this point right here, we're going to bring another curve kind of matching this side. So we're just going to bring this down. We're just going to frame her face and bring it down. So it's basically the same on both sides. Now from there, let's come to this corner right here and we're going to draw a circle for her eyes. So right in this corner, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a circle. And same thing on the other side, right next to the edge. And then let's go in there and make them Draw So Cute eyes. And we come in here with two small circles for highlights. And a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. And the lines at the bottom. And same thing over here. This one looks a little bit small, so I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. That's a nice thing about Draw So Cute eyes. It's easy to fix. And then let's draw a curve at the bottom, just like the other side, and shade in the top. So thank you for all the requests to draw a cat here. And I was just having the hardest time finding out how to pronounce her name. Is it ItsFunneh or It's Funny? I was looking at her videos and trying to figure out and I couldn't. So please let me know in the comments how you pronounce her name. Okay, so then I've got the eyes in. So let's come in here. I'm going to try something new. And I'm going to add a curve right here just to bring it in. More of an anime eye. So right here, same thing. Just a little curve that comes up. And from there, we're going to add some long lashes. Let's just bring it out. And same thing over here. So curve out. There, gorgeous eyes, right? And then on top of this eye, I'm going to go ahead and draw a curve. Just a soft curve, and it's going to go over the hair. I'm going to thicken it up. So same thing on this side. So about right here, and it's going to go over the hair and thicken that up. There. So I have the brows in. Now let's come to the center. About right here, I'm going to draw a sweet little smirk smile, slightly going up on this side, and cap it off. Okay, so now that we have that in, we can go ahead and draw her face. So it's going to be pretty close to the mouth area, so I'll say start about right there. I'm just going to go ahead and draw a curve all the way across. There. So cute, right? I hope you think so. Okay, so now that we have the face in, let's see here. Let's draw this strand of hair first. We're going to come about, say, right here. And I'm going to bring a curve all the way down, close to that curve, and cut it off. And then I'm going to bring this up. And same thing over here. So let's bring this down a little bit and then start to bring it up. And so let's start to build the top of her hair. So we're going to say, imagine this is curve continuing. So about right here, I'll give myself a point where her hair is going to part. And I'm going to go up. And this side's going to come down. And from here, let's go ahead and round it off to the top. And we're going to bring it close to there and back down. let's bring this down. We're going to go wider than that because we have a strand of hair that's going to come out. And let's finish this part in here. And we can finish that curve, and then let's just tuck this strand in. And so same thing on this side, we're going to start to bring this down. And let's bring this curve. There. And let's finish this curve right here. It's always more harsh with the Sharpie. So if you're using a pencil, this would look really nice. I wanted to show you how it's done. So let's come here and we're going to bring this down. Okay, so we're going to leave the hair for later because we have all this other stuff going on for the body. So let's come back down. We're going to draw her body first. Let's come right here in the center, and I'm going to draw a little neck for her right in the center. I'm going to go ahead and connect it. And then let's come here and draw a curve that comes down to the center. And right here where it stops, we're going to draw a not a diamond, a triangle. Right there. And so then let's start to build the top right here. So we're going to go curve on both sides. And then right here, I'm going to draw a longer curve that comes out. So this is kind of like where her shoulders are, but this is going to go past her shoulder. So something like that, and then let's bring this in. And bring it all back in. And let's go ahead and connect this part right here. All back. And let's see here. Okay, so then from there, let's come say about right here. I'm just going to imagine where her armpits would be in this area. And I'm just going to draw a slight angle line down. So now that I have that part in, let's go ahead and connect right here because she's wearing kind of like a tank top. So we can finish that part off. And from there, I'm going to go ahead and connect it right across. And I'm going to start to bring this down more for her top. And about right there, I'm going to connect it again. So there's all these different layers in her outfit. And let's go one more. So just slowly build it. And this one is going to be her belt. So it's a little bit thinner. Okay, so now let's go in for some details. Let's come right here, and I'm going to draw a curve really close, right in the center, and another curve. And then let's go ahead and connect it with an angle line on both sides. And then right here, there's these lines that come down, so I'm going to angle it. And then let's give some details on her belt. So let's center buckle. And the straps on the sides. There. Okay, so then now from there, let's come to the center again. Say about right here. I'm just going to give myself a slight angle line. And from there, I'm going to bring out 2 angles. So we're going to start to draw her shorts. Let's bring this down more. And we're going to start to draw her shorts. So then about right there, let's go ahead and connect it. So some details in her shorts. Cuff. Let's draw a center line. And pockets. Now let's draw her feet, her legs. So we're going to come down. Give myself some points to make it a little bit easier. So let's work on this leg first. I'm going to bring it down. It's going to be a slight curve to it. Just kind of following her anime style for her icon right here. So let's bring this all the way down. And about there, I'll start to flare it out for the feet, for the shoes. And connect. So same thing over here, just a slight curve. Aiming towards the center and curve. So right here, once again, you're going to taper and get thinner as we come down. And right here, we're going down and then slight flaring out and connect. So then let's finish some details right here. Let's say about right here, I'm just going to add a curve. We're going to start to give some details to her shoes. Simplified, of course. Let's just draw some X's in here and draw a curve right here. So same thing over here. There. And then she does have a little band right here, so just add this right here. Little center buckle. And I think there's like a little strap that kind of sticks out. So we're going to add that detail. Okay, so finally let's draw her hands. So we're going to aim to have her hands on her hip, about in this area where the pocket is. So let's bring this down. So shoulder, so coming out about right here. And let's bring it down. So we're going to come about right there. And we're going to curve it in. So then about right there, let's angle it out. And right at the bottom, angle and curve it in. So on this hand, if you're not comfortable drawing her holding a gem, you can also do the same thing, just like this side, just have her on her hips. But if you want to follow it where she's holding a gem, let's start right here, and we're going to build her arm going up. So let's bring this down. So kind of in the same area right here where the elbow would bend. About right there, and then we're gonna go up. Bend it up. And let's see here, so about right here. Now before I finish that, this is where my hand's gonna start. If you're using a pencil, go ahead and just draw her hand, but I want to finish off the gem right here. So I'm going to draw an angle right here. And then let's go straight up for this gem. Emerald gem. And then let's go up. There. So then let's finish off her hand. Now we can go ahead and curve and draw her hands. And then let's come in here just for her gloves. You can pop this out a little bit. And let's add some details to our gem right here. So we're just going to follow the outside and then add the lines right there. Okay, so then now some more details. She has a little band right here on her arm. And there's another band here as well. And a little band on the elbow area. And I believe she's wearing gloves as well over here. So I'm just going to pop that out. And now we can finally draw her hair. So let's come back here, and I'm going to just add another strand right here. And let's work on this side. I'm going to come down and just bring this all the way down. Bring it up. So I hope this helps you with the anime style. It's gorgeous hair. So bring this in and tuck it back and forth. So let's draw this side now. Let's just bring this down. Imagine this coming out, so about right here. I'm going to add a strand that comes out, and then we can just go ahead and bring this in towards the same area and tuck it in. And in between here, just simplify it, and we're just going to add a little curve like that. So some more strands up here. And that is pretty much it. And if you want to add some cat ears for a cat right here, let's go about right here, and we're going to draw a curve. So this one's up to you if you want to add cat ears for her. And about in this area right here. Draw another one. And let's see, am I forgetting anything? I hope not. Oh, we can also draw a little triangle in here for some details. So there, I hope you love my version of Cat from ItsFunneh, and I made it easy for you to follow along. Thanks so much for watching, and please make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.